So here we go, straight back into the action for part 2. This is all the same evening. As I said in the other video, shot several in this spot. They're quite thick brambles and go back quite a way. But obviously the pard and night vision only tend to give you a 2D image, so it's difficult to see further back. This one was playing hard to get. Just wouldn't give me that shot. Patiently waiting. His mate came up, thought he might have given him a nudge and things, but he took off up the ladders. That's a feeder up inside there, or a corn thing, so he went out of the way and then he gave me the shot and there it was. Well worth the wait. A little bit of a bunny up from that one. Just behind there, you can't really see it on the video, but there's a ledge. It's about a foot wide and they're dropping down in behind about 4 foot, so I can't actually retrieve them from behind there. This was probably the most productive spot throughout all the shoot I did. Inside this barn where all the machinery is, that's where most of the rats were shot. I'm just trying to hide there a little bit. And this was the other hottest spot. As I say, just in behind there is a ledge. And you just shoot them and they just plop over the ledge. That's quite poor quality there, but I actually had my Pard 007 set up recording me shooting. Unfortunately, it had a corrupt SD card, so the footage didn't come out. But it will be on my next video because I redid it. But what I found strange about this evening, out of I think it was 129 rats I shot in the end, not 126. But out of all them rats, only 2 were youngsters, which I find quite bizarre really. So where they are, I don't know, but hopefully get them in a couple of weeks or so. It's quite funny how some rats will literally just drop on the spot and not move one single muscle. And other ones will bounce around like a banshee woman. If you look to the left there, you can see that pellet actually went through the rat and ricocheted back and hit the corn. This one was playing hard to get. All underneath that polythene there is all holes, loads of holes. And obviously they all know the little runs. Quite a bad shot, that one. He just sort of through the shoulder blades, but he did expire rather quickly, just down there. Plop. They certainly don't like the JSB heavies. Just trying to get a foothold there. That's what I mean by not a lot of movement. Some will jump around and some will just sort of sit there. Look at the blood coming out of that one. He was lucky. It's always nice when you can shoot 2 or 3 straight off. Moving out of the way of the bushes there. I actually lost count of how many I actually shot in that spot. I know there were several there when I went to pick them up. That pellet went straight through its body, through its head, straight through its body and out the back. It was only about, that was only about 15 meters. That's like the ladders of death. I shot several there. I think the chances of ever shooting this many rats in one evening would be quite slim. Just dropped on this one, lovely. This one took off like a springbok. Again, expired very quickly. I think this little spot here was like a crossing place. So as you can see, there's one in the background there, and I just shot that one. The one in the background there just thought about it and legged it, I think. I'm actually shooting off quite a steepish slope here. you'll see it in my next video, although it doesn't actually look that steep, but it is. That was a lucky one really, because that just lunged forward and got him through the heart and lungs. This one is just shy of probably 54 yards. 1 milled at old over. They don't hide away from the wolverine very well. Just hiding in the shrubbery here. I mean, back to that spot again. There seems to be loads in this one. This one just peeking from behind the plough blade. There was certainly a lot of rats on this farm. It's not actually a farm as such, it's just where the farmer keeps bits of machinery and stuff. There's no cattle or anything like that there. Just a bit of feed in the sheds and just machinery really. I actually thought that was the same one, but you can just see the other one just flapping in the background there. Back to the ledge of death. But when they just take off like that, it's just nerves. Right between the eyes on this one. I thought I might have had to do a follow-up shot, but I actually ran out of pellets at that stage. So I just had to reload, but by the time I'd done that, he was dead anyway. That one just looked like he went to sleep on the ledge there. Not a murmur from it. Like I said, there were several in that bush. Well, brambles actually. Sometimes they just give you the runaround. The chase is on. Not now, it's not. Lucky rat. I'm not so lucky rat. Another lucky rat. Although I think he was dead there because I could see his tail flapping there. But another one appeared. I don't know if that was the same one and I missed it, or whether it literally just was another one that came out. I shot several down in that spot as well. But when you see my next video after this one, you can see how I was shooting them, because I did film myself for a bit. And I'm literally walking around in a circle, probably, I don't know, about 4 or 5 meter circle, and that's the only walking I did all night. I just had a nice 360 view. But the thermal spotter certainly makes life easy. This one just stuck its head in the hole as I pulled the trigger. Missed several this evening, but it happens. This is the last one. Hold him over lovely. Well, thank you very much for watching. I have got another video coming up soon. I shot 80 rats on the last one, so catch up with you very soon.